Are you thinking home run at that stage of the game, tie game, 7th inning leading off?
No, just try to get on base, especially where, Volpe, Jazz have, swung the bat today. Just, get on base for those guys. See what kind of magic we can get into.
How tough of a catch is that, Bellinger, time again?
Wow, it's the reason why he's got gold on his glove. Very few people make that catch, especially in a big moment like that, game on the line, runner on second base. Lay out there and, extend it, give it for the team. That was pretty impressive.
Aaron, Boone said he thought tonight might have been the most locked in he's seen you this year. Do you feel that way?
We're getting there. Just they leave it in the zone, try to take a good swing on it, try to use the whole field. We're getting there.
With the home run, with the way the wind was blowing, did you know you got all of it?
You never know here. The wind it'll swirl a little bit on you, so it may look like it's blowing out, but it's pushing in, or if it looks like it's blowing in, it'll push out. So you just got to hit it and run. I try not to worry if it's going to be going out or not. Just hit the ball and try to get to second base.
And how big was it to turn the tide with the sweep of the team that made the playoffs last week here?
Turn the tides?
Yeah, instead of going 500 for a week or two.
We're just out there playing, taking one game at a time, especially against a good ball club like that, who we played in the postseason last year. And, we know how good they are. They're a great young team with a great pitching staff, a great offense. So anytime you can take a series like that against a team like that who you're going to see down the road, kind of helps you going into this road trip.
Your opinion about Fernando Cruz?
That's why we got him, for a situation like that. Game on the line, we know Williams is down probably for the night, especially going, back-to-back like that. So, hand the ball off to our guy and let him do his thing. It was impressive, man. He's got, a lot of fire. He comes after every single guy, great feel for all his pitches. So excited to see him go out there and get his first save.
How about the play by Volpe? He had the big double, but the steal by Garcia, the attempted steal, and the throw by Wells right there.
Impressive, especially a guy like Garcia. We know he's got the wheels. He's going to try to make something happen. So, for Wells just to have a quick exchange, just get the ball to Volpe and let him do his magic, that was pretty impressive. So, big save for us right there.
Aaron, how much pride do you take in your on-base percentage?
I try not to look at any of that stuff. I just try to. I want to get on base. I think that's the biggest thing, especially hitting in the middle of the order, and especially when I'm going to be hitting second a lot. I got to touch first base. That's my job. Touch first base, kind of let the guys behind me do their thing. If there's guys out there on the pond, try to drive them in. But when you're hitting the top of the order, you got to know what your job is. And my job is to get on first base and get on for the guys behind me.
Is there anything that has impressed you or stood out to you the most about Bellinger now that you've played with him for a little bit?
Besides all the stuff he does on the field, we know he can hit the ball over the park. Defensively, making great plays. I think it's just his work ethic, behind the scenes. Even I saw in spring training showing up early, putting his work in. Even today he was here early, hitting on the field early. Things that people don't see. And this guy's just always trying to improve. He's got MVP, he's got the All-Stars, Rookie of the Year, Gold Gloves, and he's still trying to get 1% better every single day. It's fun to watch.